Hey traders from around the world, this is Jerremy Newsome with Real Life Trading. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastical. It is Monday. Also trust that you guys had a great weekend. I did. Got a lot of pull time in. Got a lot of rays in. Not Tampa Bay rays, like sun rays. Those were very hot. It was a very hot weekend. Went to Cheekwood Botanical Gardens with Ashley and her parents Saturday morning. Then went to a wine vineyard, wine tasting, Arrington Vineyards down in Franklin, Tennessee. Did that. Saturday afternoon, and then, like I said, Sunday just hung out at the pool all day. So it was a great weekend, pretty relaxing. I enjoyed it immensely, truly. Let's check out the general market, shall we? The DIA. Here is the DIA, and we're sideways. It's still we're still sideways overall. You know, we got the Morningstar reversal pattern down here. Today we had a little bit of a bearish sell-off, just slightly, and we did get a little bit of a lower shadow. So ironically enough, I think there's going to be some buying pressure coming in potentially tomorrow. I did kind of determine that I think today would be a little bit bearish. Not quite as bearish, but I thought it would be a tad bearish. And then maybe we get a little bit of a bullish pop tomorrow is going to be kind of my guess. But anyway, the DIA, trading sideways. All of our spreads have expired on the DIA. And I'm looking and considering maybe doing a bull put spread down here, possibly. I'm going to see what tomorrow brings, maybe the next 2 or 3 days, and then likely come down here and do a bull put spread of some kind down below the support. But truthfully, you know, if if DIA does trade down to the 173, 172 region, I still do kind of anticipate a little bit of a bounce overall. Here's your SPY, same thing, a little bit of a lower shadow today. Got some buying pressure coming in. IWM, a little bit of a lower shadow coming in. Had some buying pressure coming in. So again, you know, we're retesting this little move. So we had a good bounce, got a good bearish day with some volume. And then, you know, if we do move higher tomorrow, so that's going to be the key word, if we bounce tomorrow, I think it will be actually kind of bullish possibly. So interesting to see how it plays out and what it does. Here's our trade on the Qs. QQQ is also a little bit of a lower shadow today and looking pretty interesting. So there's a few things to talk about today. Let's just update on some of our swing trades. Twitter. Had a bearish swing trade on Twitter set up, and it did trade to some targets. Now, as of right now, what I'm looking to do on Twitter is 2951 is the all-time low on Twitter, boys and girls. All-time low. And we closed today below the all-time low. Very, very strong gap just a few days ago. Huge bearish volume. So tomorrow, in the next 2 or 3 days, I'll be keeping a very close eye on how Twitter interacts with this 2951 level. And I'll probably be looking to trade it bearish based on the gap. And again, based on where it's closing, I'm going to wait for a little bit of a retest. Again, maybe a day or two. And then watch the hourly and the 15-minute charts for rollover. As of right now, I do have some bearish confirmation on Twitter. And I'm looking to keep an eye on it for some bearish perspectives. Fitbit continued up a little bit today. It did gap up at some point and made some higher highs, higher lows. Earnings are right around the corner. I think my good friend and one of my private coaching traders, Ufredo, he got into Fitbit on Friday, and I think probably exited today, honestly, at some point for an hour, 2 hours. I'm not really sure. But either way, good trade, good analysis on Fitbit, watching that one. Another stock that closed below support, ticker symbol BOX, Box Incorporated. I think this is kind of like the Dropbox company. One to also keep our eyes very, very close on for a bearish trade, right? So it closed below support about a week ago. Here's your little stair-step pattern and broke out the stair-step pattern today with lower lows, lower highs, and some increased volume. I'll be keeping my eyes on ticker symbol BOX as well for some bearish perspectives very soon. And, of course, Apple. Apple, ladies and gentlemen, did not bounce off the supports. Incredible. I thought it would, but it didn't. In fact, we closed below 119.14 with some pretty solid volume. And we also have closed below the 200 simple moving average. So believe it or not, at this point in time, I am just slightly bearish on Apple. So let's talk a little bit about tomorrow. Tomorrow, if Apple gaps below the low of today, I don't think that's going to happen. But if it does, I'm going to be pretty bearish because the last candle in the daily chart was white. Got some buying pressure coming in. So again, this is a very strong support, has been for quite a long time. I anticipate Apple to retest it and then possibly roll over just a little bit overall. So that's kind of my trading plan at the moment. I'll be keeping a very close eye. We'll come up with some analysis. We'll be posting it, sending it out. But man, if Apple fails, you know, we trade up that retest that 119 level and we roll over, there's some bearish perspectives. I mean, this is a channel. We're breaking out of a channel. We got some gaps. I think the next honest support, we'll probably pause a little bit at this gap, but Apple truly, guys, could come all the way down to about 105. It's going to be interesting to see if that plays out. Something like this and a trade down. I mean, it would be healthy for it to happen on Apple, but we'll see. We'll keep a close eye on it. We'll be following it. Make sure to keep tuning in for your real-life stock reviews, and I'll absolutely every single day talk about Apple and what I anticipate for it to do. Caterpillar today, we do have an evening star reversal in Caterpillar. So as you guys know, I am personally bearish on Caterpillar as far as my analysis. Here is the volume coming in, a lot of bullish volume, perfect evening star reversal pattern. So Caterpillar got triggered in on the 28th of July. Now you have an evening star reversal. If the evening star reversal makes a lower low and a lower high tomorrow or the next day, I will be slightly bearish on Caterpillar. So just kind of something to keep in mind, if you will, on what will happen and what goes on from there. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching the Real Life Stock Review. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for your continued support of real life trading. I'm really humbled and blessed by the energy and the emails and the comments that I get all over LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Trader Planet. You guys are absolutely rock stars. Thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate it. You guys let me do what I love doing. So thank you for that. Have a great day. I'll see you Wednesday in the next stock review. And until then, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. See ya.